Hello and welcome to another 3 Money Methods Traffic Tuesday. This is Jonathan Kraft with 3 Money Methods, and we are here today to talk about Adsense and what Adsense is. And the reason for this today is actually I got an email from Sandra Marsh, and she said, "Hey Jonathan, thanks for the link." She was talking about the 3 Money Methods report, but I was wondering if you could provide me with more info on how these advertisements work. And I did not quite understand the question, so I sent back an email to Sandy and I said which advertisements work. And so she said AdSense and stuff like that. You mentioned it in the PDF. So what I realized is that I am starting too complicated. I need to start more simple and help people understand really what AdSense is and how it works. So Sandy, since you're the one who was brave enough to ask the question that other people were not brave enough to ask, even though they had the same question, we're going to go ahead and do a quick video here to explain how AdSense and stuff like that works. So on one side, you have someone called an advertiser, and this is someone who has a product or a service that they want to sell. In the middle, you have Google, and lots of people visit Google every day. But not everyone visits Google. Some people visit websites about whatever. Now let's say this advertiser has a product dealing with, digital cameras. Let's just say cameras over here. And they're trying to sell cameras. What they're really good at is making cameras, making good deals on cameras, finding better technology for really producing good quality cameras. So what they do is they say, well, there's lots of people, there's visitors. Here's the other player in this. There's visitors who are also called customers, and there are lots of visitors or customers who come to Google every day. Now this advertiser knows that there are lots of visitors coming to Google every day, and so they say, "Hey Google, could we run some advertising with you?" And Google says, "Hey, yeah, sure, no problem. I won't charge you just to run an advertisement. I'll only charge you when one of those visitors comes to me and searches for your product, and then if they click, I'll charge you. But if they don't click, I won't charge you anything." This is one way this works. There's a lot of different ways that this works, okay? But the visitor goes to Google, looks for cameras, the advertiser runs an ad on Google, and the advertisement redirects somebody actually back to a camera page. Now let's use an actual example of Google to see how this is working. Okay, so we'll do a search at Google for cameras. Or let's go even more specific than that. Let's go Nikon cameras. And here are some people who are advertising. Walmart.com, OfficeMax.com, BestBuy.com. Those are all sponsored links. And then over here on the right-hand side, we also have Nikon digital cameras from Ritz Camera. See, they're the advertiser. And we have Nikon digital cameras from Dell, eBay, Amazon, ecamerafilms.com, BP or BH Photo Video. I love those guys, by the way. Nextag.com. So those are all people who are paying to advertise on Google. Those are the advertisers. In our equation, Ritz Camera and all those guys, that's the advertiser, and Google is the person or the company that they're going to try and get people. Google doesn't make money from these advertisers in most cases. In this example, let's say, until I actually click on one of these ads. And I'm not going to click on that ad because that would cost Ritz Camera, and I'm not actually looking for a Nikon digital camera at this point. However, there are also people on the other side of this equation who have websites. And I may not go to the advertiser's website. I may not click on Walmart or OfficeMax or Best Buy. I might click on Nikon USA, or I might just go to someone. Here's digitalcamera-hq.com, for example. I might just go to this website. So I might go to like digitalcamerahq.com, or I might go to some of these other websites. For example, I might go to digitalcamerainfo.com, because that sounds like maybe a good site for me to find out some more information. Well, hey, if I go to digitalcamerainfo.com, if you look up top here, you'll see this thing that says Ads by Google. And there's another box over here that says Ads by Google. So there's one box up top here, an ad box with Ads by Google. Okay, two different ad boxes there on this website, Digital Camera Info. And by the way, digitalcamerainfo.com, you can pay me later. they didn't know I was making this video, but I definitely am advertising for them. Anyway, if you look down the page here, there's another advertisement. This is also an ads by Google. This is a display ad. In this equation, this is I'm the visitor, okay? And I'm coming to the website, and I am coming to find out more. Well, I went to Google, but I didn't click on the advertisers page. I went to a website over here. And on that website, there, in the case of digital camera info, there was an ad box up here, there was an ad box right here, and there was another ad box right here. All that this website had to do in order to get Google to advertise or run those advertisements on their website was to go to Google and say, hey Google, I have a website, can you give me some code and I'll put it on it. So Google gives this person some code. That code goes in various places on the